Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML form elements. And right now, we'll be discussing about the HTML form select element. The select element defines a drop-down list. The select element defines a drop-down list. So quickly, let me show you how this works. Back to our document right here. As you can see, we are having empty document right here now. You can see this, we're having nothing right here in our body here. So let's quickly create a select. We are discussing about something. Our tutorial is all about form for now, right? So let's create a form. Let's do as if we want to give a select element inside our form, right? When in our form tutorial, you can check our form playlist so you can be able to follow along. Now let's say we want to create a select. Let's say we create select. Now select in details. This select take ID, take name and take values, but we are going to understand this in the future tutorial, because if I start explaining, it's going to get rough. Inside this select, let me delete this form self entirely so you won't get confused. Write select first, because we are here to learn about select. So I delete the name, I delete the ID. Let's save our document and see how our document will look. Can you see when we load it? Can you see what we are having right now? We are having this. So let's say for instance we want to write something. Let's say we want to write some options inside our select, because select is for selecting options. Let's say we want to write, let's say option 1, option 1. Let's just write option 1 to see what is going to happen. Let's reload. Can you see our option 1 is not displaying? Why is it not displaying? Because this select statement is having an input, is having a default option element that you can specify inside this, and now place this option inside it. So now we are going to, this select statement is working with options. Without it, it can never work. Now let's use option. The option also is going to be the one that will take the value. So definitely I'm going to show you what is happening right here now. Let's break it so you can see how it looks. I don't want this to look rough. Can you see? We're having our select, right? Inside our select, we're having option. So inside this option now, let's write something. Let's write option 1 and save our document. Can you see our option 1 display? Can you see when we select this place also, it's automatically display. Let's now place more option inside this. Then option 1, let's just copy and duplicate this so you can understand what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do much complex here. Let's reload our document. When we select this, can you see we are seeing all our options? So that is the benefit of using the select statement. Select statement is for selecting options. Without options, it cannot work. Note it. It's very important. Without options, it cannot work. We are using it with this option. For now, that's what we can know about it. Without options, this select statement cannot work. Cannot do anything special for us if we don't place an option inside it. So now, can we do something magical with it? In the next tutorial, we're going to learn about that. But first, I want you to notice one thing. This one now, we cannot copy it and place it inside our form, because we are talking about form, right? When we have our form like this, we can place it inside our form like this, and have what? Let's reload our document. Can you see? It's still working. We can select whatever option, right? So the option will be the thing you are specifying inside what? Inside your select statement. This select is working with what? Our option. So don't you forget that. So in the next tutorial, we're going to see how we can control it in more details, because this option and select statement is having a very reasonable sensitive something. As you can see, we're having this for attribute, this label right here. We have discussed about that and you all know about it. So let's say for instance now I want to give it a label. I can just come up here and give it a special label. Let's give it label of what? Label of select. The type of option we want to give this label. Let's say we want to give it cars or names. Names. Let's give it John. Let's give it Raymond. Let's give it Williams. William. Let's give it Adam. Let's give it if even I'll give my name at the top. I'm trying to show you this so you can understand what is going on. Let's give it Anwar. You understand? So when you reload your document now, can you see the first name is the one that is going to display like this. So in the future tutorial, we are going to see how we can control this. Can you see how it's looking now? We're having Anwar, John, Raymond, and William and Adam and Eve. But the funniest part again is that this label we are using right here, if you remove it, it's not working with it for now. But the main way this label is working is, let's say for instance we want to write something. Let's say pick some names. Let's just write names here also so you can understand what I'm talking about. This one is just for labeling this our select elements. Can you see names? Can you see? You can just write pick your name. Yeah, pick your name, right? Let's quickly write pick your name. Quickly your name, pick your name, select your name or pick your name. Yes, just select your name. Yes, because we are talking about select your name. So when we write select your name, oh sorry, I write it here, sorry. So I'll just write select your name so you can be able to know how all this is working together. Now can you see select your name, right? When we select, we can select our name. Can you see when we select Raymond, when we select William, when we select Anwar? Can you see everything is working nicely? And you can see all this in many big platform application. It's very nice. This is a simple something you can use. We have discussed about this in our previous video, but I'm going to stick on as you can see inside our select right here. You can now give it what our this for. If you want this for to work with it, you can give this. Let's say for instance now you can give it ID and give it names, right? Names. When we give it names, let's see what will happen with our select and our label. Can you see it's just showing this? But let's say for instance now we now carry this ID. Now I want to perform a trick here. Let's give it William. Let's paste this here. Reload your document, click. Can you see? Can you see it's not blinking or doing anything here. So when we reload our document, it's not blinking or doing anything. So let's say for instance we click it. Can you see it's not taking us to anywhere? So just leave it like that. So in the future tutorial, I'm going to show you some cool tricks you can perform with this label and the select and the options together so that they can do something nice for you. But this one, firstly, you note that this is just for a name for now. You may not even need this for right here. It's not really useful right here for now, because in the future tutorial we're still going to talk about how you can use some stuff and you can put whatsoever, and you can give a name, give whatsoever you want. So don't you forget, in the next tutorial we are still going to talk about this. So let's just leave it like that. Anwar akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you so much.